Going to let people kind of fill in the chat and get situated and make sure that everyone can hear me. So let me know if you can't hear me in the chat, and I'll just give a few minutes before beginning. Hi Tempestus Rose, hey Thor, hey Shaz. So excited that you guys are here. And I hope you're having a good first week of October. Hey Mad Hatter, hey Cam. Hi the Hiking Hoosier. Hi, Nico. And as always, we're going to begin with Aries and go through all 12 of the signs. These are just general energies, collective energies. Take what resonates. Hey, James, we are so back. I think Tempestus. It's one of my favorite sweaters. And I would like to designate someone as moderator. So if anyone here wants to be a mod, hey Chris, hey Shaz, I'm doing well. It's been so busy. Still trying to get situated and fixing my sound here in the studio. And also sending love to all the people who have been impacted by the hurricanes in the US. I have been a bit stressed out about that, having loved ones and family members in the South. So really sending love to everyone dealing with the crises right now. It's a wild time. Shaz, I'm actually in a very good area, so I'm grateful for that. Mad Hatter, do you want to be a mod? I'll make you mod. Just let me know for sure if you want to do that. Hey, Charles. Oh, from Queensland, Australia. Oh, I'm glad you like the new background. Oh, all right, Mad Hatter's going to be moderator. So, Mad Hatter, all you got to do as moderator is just block the people who are obvious spam, you know, and obviously extremely unkind, very open to all sorts of questions and feedback, but if someone's obviously being weird, go ahead and kick them out of the chat. Hey Christina, oh, so glad that you're here. And also, Mad Hatter, if you're down to do timestamps, that would be appreciated, but oh, how do you do that? Just report them? You'll be able to see, you can press on their comment and block them from the chat once you're moderator. Here, I'll make you one. All right. And if Mad Hatter, if you don't want to do timestamps, then I'd love for anyone else in the chat to just do timestamps, or, you know, if you're interested in doing that, leaving the timestamps at the end in the comments. If not, I'll just go through and do it on my own, but it may take some time. Hey Carolina, greetings from Dominican Republic. So cool. I love how international the chat is. All right, Mad Hatter, don't go too mad. But we are all mad here. I am Mad Maddie. Thanks, Unexpected Bagel. I do as well. It's so comfortable and cute. One of my favorites. I'll shuffle this one more time. Just gonna give, you know, 1 or 2 more minutes in the chat and getting set up, and then I'll begin with Aries. Yeah, Cam. Oh, thank you, Carolina. I appreciate that. I'm so grateful that you enjoy the ASMR. Really excited to get more situated with my channel. I'm actually currently building a sound studio here in my studio so that I have more time to be able to film. Right now, I'm kind of stuck filming late at night so that I can have good sound quality, but there's kind of an ambient noise in the studio. You can hear it right now, you know, without normal or high-tech mics. Trying to minimize that for future videos and get back to the level of sound quality that I had before, but one day at a time. Okay. About to begin with Aries. Like I said before, these are just collective energies. Take what resonates and discard the rest. Also, if you don't resonate with your sun sign, we have many other signs to us. I would recommend looking at least your sun, moon, and rising, or your Venus. Yeah, Cam, it's just, you know, patience. Hi, DB. Oh, so grateful you've been enjoying the videos. I'm always open to any sort of feedback, you know. It's weird when I create something, it's kind of hard to understand how other people may perceive it or hear it because it's me, you know, and I'm watching back through the video. It's different perspectives, so it's so cool hearing the feedback from people who are not me, how they feel about what I create. All right, going to begin with Aries for mid-month October. For Aries, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Aries for the upcoming weeks and months ahead, or mid-October, or just general October for Aries. All right, Tower in reversed, Queen of Cups in reversed, and Emperor in reversed. All right, so there is a big shakeup in your life right now, Aries, that is intended for you to gain emotional control over yourself and also to take mastery over your life. You may be facing ways to where your emotional world or your general relationship with your emotions is getting in the way of you being able to master your life and yourself, taking control of your responsibilities, really feeling like you have everything under control. There could be a situation as well that you've dodged. Here with the Tower in reverse, this is wonderful because this is minimal impact of the Tower situation. The Tower can be kind of shocking, a big moment of change, a big moment of truth and revelation here in the Crown. But it can be kind of disorienting, a bit of a shocking situation as the Tower crumbles. But with it in reverse, you've really minimized the level of damage that could have happened. Either you avoided a damaging situation or you found a way to kind of benefit or protect yourself in this incredible, unexpected change. With Queen of Cups in reverse, this kind of feels like you right now are really gaining control of your emotional realm. But if this is not you, you could be dealing with someone who is very in touch with their emotions, but may have a challenge being in touch with their sense of logic. Maybe there was a lot of loving and connected feelings, but right now things could be soured. Let's get a bit more for Aries. For Aries, impartiality and perseverance. Yeah, going back to the Crown. Here we have the Crown. So big revelation, releasing belief systems that could block you from your truth. Really expanding and opening the mind. Impartiality is about karmic rebalancing. So you're beginning to understand why someone did what they did, and they're beginning to understand why you did what you did. Really seeing the other side of a situation and the culmination of a karmic cycle between you and another person. These are really the big lessons, so you may be integrating some of life's biggest lessons. And I believe that some of the lessons that are being integrated are about mastering the self and mastering your life here with Emperor. Emperor is father energy. It is the ultimate divine masculine. archetype in the tarot. And this doesn't really have to do with actual gender. You know, if you identify as female, this can still be you, but this is about having structure, devotion, dedication, really being able to master yourself and feel in control of yourself and your life. And with perseverance, the orange is the sacral, your stomach area, going back to emotional control and emotional moderation. Here in the stomach and in the sacral is where you feel your feelings, also where you hold your unconscious feelings. It's your sexual power, your creative power and energy. This is saying don't give up right before you make a breakthrough for yourself. If something is testing your sense of security and stability here in the root, it's saying you're about to breach your goal. You're about to either hit your quota, reach that goal, make a breakthrough in some aspect of your life, but just don't give up. More effort is required. If you need to take a pause to rest, that's fine, but just know it is time once you've rested to get up and finish your task or finish your goal. Also, watch out for burnout. So if this has to do with moderating your work, you may have to be changing aspects of your routine that allow you to either work better, more efficient, to organizing your time, providing a lot more structure in yourself. For Aries, let's get some cards for Aries in the upcoming month. Ooh, nothing. I actually usually pull this when the reading is complete. So I may take this as that. Also, nothing can be the void. This can be a pause, a moment of stillness and meditation to become complete inside of yourself, to know where you stand in your heart, your mind, and your soul. I really think that that was the main message here of emotional control. Opening your heart, opening your mind, getting past an unexpected moment that may have changed your situation. But overall, things are good as long as you can really moderate yourself and regain control over your life. You're going to be going in a wonderful direction. I hope that that could be of help for you, Aries. Also know that I do personalized tarot readings as well as astrological charts. So go ahead and reach out to me in my email. My email will be in the description box as well as in the comments if you'd like a personal reading. Yes, thank you, Mad Hatter. Go ahead and hit the like button as well. It definitely helps the channel. So I appreciate that. Oh, Charles, the latest ASMR with 432 hertz white noise worked great. Fell asleep gently, awoken in peace. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad. I've definitely been experimenting with different sound. I think the 432 hertz white noise helps me not just moderate my sound and have it be a better quality, lessening background noise, but also it just seems so relaxing and also helping and healing the heart. So I'm glad that you enjoy the white noise. I know that, you know, some people don't, but you know, you can't really please everyone. Hi, Kaner. Danny, you're watching the live chat on your old 2000 RCA CRT box TV. Cool. Oh my gosh. I hope I look okay on the big screen. Also, don't mind, I busted my lip, so you know, that's what's going on here. Tempestus Rose, what inspired me to get into ASMR? I've been watching ASMR for years, actually. I love ASMR so much. I get a lot of tingles. It really impacts me a lot. Also helping with insomnia, relaxation and sleep. So I've just been a fan for years, and I already make art and I've been around a lot of filmmaking in my life, and it just seemed natural for me to begin a channel. And I actually began my channel during COVID, so that kind of pushed me as well to starting my channel, is lockdown and social isolation. So I would say building community, really wanting to share myself, share my art, the things that I love, the things that I know with others, big passion of mine. But I'm still learning how to share that, how to share my knowledge and how to share the things that I love to do and I love to create. But it's really been incredible to share these moments. All I'm gonna go to Taurus. Taurus for the upcoming month ahead, mid-October. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Taurus in the upcoming week and month ahead for Taurus. For Taurus. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and King of Swords. Let's get one more here because we do have a couple. Yeah, that's what I thought, a couple here with 10 of Pentacles. So first off, with Queen of Pentacles, you are focusing on your sense of stability, your sense of security, focusing on your money, your physical and inner happiness, feeling stable, feeling solid. And with the 10 of Pentacles, you could be focusing on the home, even focusing on a particular relationship. Here we do have a potential couple. If this isn't a couple, this could just be family member, friendship, or another aspect of yourself. But first I'm going to read it as a couple. There are many different situations. Take what resonates. If this is a couple, this is something very entrenched. You could be living together or really building up something with another person. Though there could either be a disagreement or a lack of cooperation, maybe not being on the same page emotionally. King of Swords is very logical, but he's also kind of disconnected from his emotions. He uses the mind a bit too much when trying to connect. As you see, both the King and the Queen are looking away from one another, so there may be a need to either bring your priorities away from the relationship if you are in one, or really being able to find a way to emotionally reconnect with the person that you are with. If this is not a couple, this is also about you focusing on your wealth, focusing on your career, building up your life. So 10 of Pentacles is the fruit tree that is culminated fully. It's fully grown and is now blossoming and has fruit. And this fruit is not just going to feed you, but feed those around you. So this is a long-term project, a long-term goal. And in the traditional Rider-Waite, it's a happy couple, and they have the dog, and they have the house and the car, and this is fully entrenched and fully grown in the physical reality. So you could be really working on your sense of stability, having to use logic, head over heart. So this is also an energy of emotional disconnection, right? We don't have very many emotions here on the table. And with Six of Wands, this is wonderful victory, success. So there could be a big win in your life. This comes after the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands could be a challenge, could even be a disagreement. But in this challenge, there's rising above and there's having victory. So Six of Wands is a yes card. It's a wonderful energy. And everyone is cheering his name. He just won the jousting tournament. Do-do, do-do, do-do. So this is a wonderful win for you. However, I would say with the Six of Wands, be careful because sometimes ego can get involved with this. If this is having to do with a particular relationship, be cautious that ego and pride don't get in the way of being emotionally vulnerable or open. And where there may be a lot of focus on the more practical aspects of your relationship, if there can be more open-heartedness and vulnerability, kind of lowering pride and allowing the self to be soft in your relationship, this could also improve the dynamic between you and the person that you are with. If you are single or don't have someone, this is simply about increasing your confidence, really feeling good about the self and taking action. Right? Wands and Pentacles, taking confident action, especially in the physical realm in regards to your work, in regards to doing something, building something, creating something for yourself. The Queen of Pentacles feels very solid and secure. So this is increasing your sense of security, your sense of confidence, and your sense of pride in who you are. Really wonderful energy, and especially with the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, this is a card of financial abundance. So keep working towards building up your finances. And let's get a few from this deck for Taurus. Ooh, okay, we have guilt and we have perfection. So the root and the sacral, really dealing with the unconscious. So remember, everything that is underneath the heart is in our unconscious, and we process these lower aspects of ourselves through somatic healing. So that is through crying, through working out, through stretching, through feeling our feelings and kind of sitting in a moment of grief. Here with guilt in the sacral, this is the stomach area, your creative power, your sexual power, also your emotional center. There could be a feeling that there is an imbalance in your situation between you and another person, either in your relationship or in your work situation, or just with a friend or family member. With guilt, this is saying be careful to not overgive. It has to be a two-way street. If you find yourself doing either all of the communication or taking all of the action or doing all of the work and your partner is really not doing any, it is very, very important to take action to rebalance that situation. Really watch where you're putting your energy and where you're putting your time, and have a great deal of observation, especially with King of Swords, head over heart. There may be a lot of emotions intertwined in this situation, but you have to be real. Is this balanced? And is this what you really want? If you are doing all of the work and the other person really is not putting in a bit of effort, or there's some sense of imbalance, you really need to change that situation. It doesn't seem to be good for you in the long run. It could do harm emotionally here in the sacral. There is also healing around asserting yourself and taking action, feeling confident enough to ask for either equal payment or having equal effort in a partnership. And with perfection, the root, your hips to your feet. So going back to your sense of security and stability. This is something that could be testing your sense of security and stability, potentially even making you feel insecure. There's a sense of you dealing with a situation that is not meeting your expectation. Here with perfection, you're being asked to accept an imperfect situation. Really get real with yourself. Is this imperfection something that is worth dealing with? I think right now you're intended to use discernment and get clear. Is this what I want? Am I willing to put up with this imperfection? Although with perfection, it is also encouraging you to have a bit of grace. Even if something is not totally perfect, there's a way to approach it in a different light or in a different manner that could increase balance. It may still be a healthy situation, but once again, really use your discernment. If you change up your ways of approaching the situation or changing your give and take, if the other person is not rising to the occasion, then I would cut that as a loss. He uses his sword of truth to cut through any bullshit and gain great clarity. So really use your discernment in this imbalanced situation. But also have grace. If it does end up serving you, and if there is possibility of either redemption or healing, then go ahead and put energy into doing that. Let's go ahead and grab 2 from this deck for Taurus, conflict, and intuition. All right, going back to what was mentioned earlier in the reading, where you may have been dealing with a conflict with someone in your life. If this isn't a conflict with a particular person, it could be just a challenge. But remember that this conflict happens before the 6 of Wands. This actually resonates with the 5 of Wands, which was mentioned earlier. So after a conflict, there can be success and victory if you approach the situation right. It is asking you to use your intuition and really be clear on what it is that you are looking at. It's important too to not allow emotions to jade the way that you are viewing this person or this situation. Yes, it's important to not be an over-perfectionist, but also if you have an intuitive knowing that something is not balanced or equal or fair or even right in your situation, you need to really trust that and listen to yourself and listen to your intuition. This is an opening of the third eye. All right, Taurus, I hope that could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead for mid-October. Sending you so much love. And also know I do personalized tarot readings and astrological charts. So if you are curious or you want your own personalized reading, go ahead and email me. My email will be in the description box as well as in the comments below. Just going to take a moment to chat before going on to Gemini. Hi, Prismatic Fire. One of your favorite things about my videos visually is the use of color. It's powerful, healing, and comforting. I'm so glad that you feel that way. I love integrating color and an artistic perspective when creating my videos, though. Like I said before, everybody has different taste. I know some don't like as much color, but I've always found it very healing and so beautiful. Hi, Persic. Oh, I'm top 3. Thank you. Danny, I look great on your TV. It looks more old school too. That's cool. That's so neat. I'm on the big screen. I hope I look all right. Just kind of, threw myself together to get onto the live today. Oh, Mad Hatter, sorry you don't know how to do the timestamps. That's okay. If anyone else knows how to do the timestamps, you just kind of mark the time in the video to where the reading ends, but I may go through and do it myself. It just will take a moment to upload that for the people who watch the live afterwards. Hi, Simon, or Simon Jerry. Yes, it's good to see that I am being hydrated, kind of keeping up with it, especially with a lot of talking. I did not get to see the Northern Lights. There's too much light pollution where I'm at. Maybe if I went more into nature, I could have seen them, but I'm in a big city, so I didn't really have the opportunity, though. It's been fascinating how often the lights have been visible to a lot of the world this year. So very interesting things that are happening on a large global level, especially with nature. A lot of nature changes this year. Oh, you got to see them. I'm glad. Hopefully I'll be able to see them at some point. I'm sure I will in my lifetime, but I've never seen them in real life, only photos and videos. Okay, gonna move on to Gemini. Actually, I may try and put the timestamps on my phone. Although I think the timestamps may change. We'll see afterwards. So Gemini is 2741. Oh, very nice, Danny. Oh, it must have been beautiful to see. Did you see them on the water? All right, to Gemini. Welcome, Gemini, to your mid-October tarot reading. Remember that these are just collective energies. Take what resonates and discard the rest. So go ahead and view your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for a fuller reading. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Gemini. For Gemini in the upcoming week and month ahead. The Devil in reversed, King of Wands, and Page of Wands. Ooh, a lot of fire. I actually want to pull one more for this. What is this Devil in reversed? 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. Wow. All right, so I'm actually going to begin here with the Devil in reverse, 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Wands. The Devil in reverse is coming out of an unhealthy situation. It could be either a behavior, a belief system, or an actual situation with a person. It could be a relationship or work situation that is very unhealthy. And you are finally pulling yourself away from this energy, away from this habit, or away from this person. There could be a sense of holding back or holding on too tight with the 4 of Pentacles and feeling very defensive as well with the 7 of Wands. Both the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands together is very closed off energy. This is not emotionally available. This is very closed, really feeling defensive, not open. You may feel on the defense or attacked or not ready or willing to feel open with who it is that you are either close to, trying to love. If this is a work situation there's definitely a need to be resourceful with your finances. Be careful where you spend and how you spend. Right now, really focus on saving, on getting yourself into a better place financially as well. And with King of Wands and Page of Wands, there is a lot of passion here with the King of Wands and the Page of Wands, potentially even passionate communication. If you are dealing with someone and this is romantic, there could be a lot of passion. But this connection seems to be more like in a sexual nature. So this is a very passionate, physically connected energy, but there doesn't seem to be much emotion or true sense of stability. There could even be a sense of, if you are dating someone and this is someone that you're dealing with romantically, there could even be issues with jealousy or feeling closed off or defensive due to maybe a player type of energy, someone where there is a lot of passion and communication, but they may not be the most either loyal or emotionally connected or open person. So really consider who it is that you are dealing with, if this is a romantic situation. If this is not a romantic situation, this is about you focusing on your passion, you really allowing yourself to feel confident, communicating yourself in a confident way, though what is needed right now is emotional balance and grounding. There's a lot of wands here, and wands are wonderful, powerful energy, but they tend to fizzle out quick. They need to be grounded in reality and also to be connected with the emotions. So if you are feeling defensive in this situation, consider, is this someone or is this a situation that could be emotionally healthy for me? Is there emotional openness? If this is a connection that is very fear-based, and increasing your sense of scarcity or dealing with kind of player energy, it is time to release yourself from something that no longer serves you. There may be a sense of attachment, even like a trauma bond. You know, devil in reverse, even devil upright can pretend to a trauma bond. So where there once was a lot of love and vulnerability and connection, now there is attachment but a lack of security and stability, and there just could be a lot of fear and defensiveness that has taken over the situation. And it's very important to consider, even though there may have been vulnerability and connection previously, if there is not any now, and it's really just constantly bringing up a sense of fear or defensiveness, then this is no longer a healthy situation, and it's time to release yourself from that. Let me go ahead and get a few from this deck for Gemini. Ooh, dissipating and passion. Wow, yeah, so I really got the feeling that there was like a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy here. If this doesn't have to do with romance or that area of life, it is just going for what it is that you are passionate about, being led by your passion. Here in the sacral, your emotions. This is also your sexual energy, your emotional energy, your creativity, your passion, and your personal power. But it has to be let out in a very healthy, sustainable way. So this is saying getting in touch with your emotions and getting in touch with what you want emotionally and what is healthy for you emotionally. This is sharing in passion with another person, though once again, do consider the actual level of commitment or level of emotional vulnerability and closeness. This could be a very fiery connection, though be wary on how long it could be sustained. There have to be other elements at play: open communication, open love and vulnerability, as well as diligence and steadiness and action taken in the physical realm. If you don't have all of those, in this fiery passion could burn out quick. Also with passion, it is focusing on a passion project, putting yourself into something that you are creating, whether that is an art form or a business or just any sort of project, really living from a place of passion and leading from the heart, leading from what makes you feel so good and really connected in with who you are. And with dissipating, this is the solar plexus. Once again, how you take action, how you assert yourself, also your locus of control. Here with dissipating, these two have they actually want to create a film together, and they've already planned it out. They've created the script, and they dream and dream and dream of creating this film together, and they say, oh, if only we had the money, then we could create our film. Well, she ends up winning the lottery, and then they have all the money that they need in order to fulfill their dream. But rather than actually taking action and living out the dream, they hold back and just continue to talk and dream of the dream. This is saying, go for what you want, take action. It is time to assert yourself. How you take action can really define the situation. There may be a lot of passion or excitement around a particular area or particular thing or person, but if you don't take action in the right direction, then it could fizzle out very fast. So do consider that, that whatever it is that you are doing or whatever it is that you're a part of needs grounding in order for it to be sustainable. Also do consider that you may think that you want something, but maybe a part of you doesn't want that thing. So in the mind, there could be a sense, oh, I want this dream to come true. I want this goal to be realized. But then in action, you may not want to do what it takes to actually live out that dream. So even though you think you may want the dream, if you don't want to do what it takes in order to live it out in the physical realm, then I would reconsider what you actually want. It's a very big lesson in dissipating. Also, make sure you don't get stuck in complacency. Make sure you don't get stuck in your comfort zone. Let's go ahead and get 2 from this deck for Gemini, Earth, and Fire. Wow, big elements. These are similar to aces, so new opportunity, fire, passion, as well as Earth. This is commitment and diligence. So fire meeting Earth, this is building something in the physical realm, something that is very passionate, very exciting, but it really needs grounding. Fire and Earth together are very promising because you have enough passion and excitement to really begin it and put yourself into it, and enough Earth here, discipline, dedication, and follow through to make that happen. Remember though that aces are just potential. They're seeds of potential. If you don't tend to the seeds, if you don't plant the seeds and water them and allow for them to have light and fertile soil, then they may not grow to its fullest. So this is an opportunity and a potential for something passionate to grow in the physical realm, but really be considerate with how you take action, how you maintain this situation. It will need a lot of tending to in order for it to be a long-term commitment or a long-term realized goal. All right, Gemini, I hope that could be of help for you for the upcoming week and month ahead. Sending you so much love. And do know that I do personalized tarot readings as well as astrological charts. So if you'd like a personalized chart reading or tarot reading, go ahead and reach out to me. I'll be putting my email in the description box as well as in the comments. I'm going to do a pause to chat with everyone, and then be moving forward to Cancer, I believe. Hey, Quantum Light. Sanket, you're from India, 25 years old. Read your career with the help of tarot. Well, Sanket, go ahead and email me. If you go ahead and email me, I can do a personalized reading for you. My readings are about $10 to $15. I'm kind of trying to see, currently they've been $10, but I've been considering doing it for $15 just because, to honor my time, how long it takes to do a reading and uploading it, and sending it, etc. So if you'd like a personalized reading, go ahead and email me. I'd love to do one for you, Sanket, but maybe not right now in the chat. Tempestus Rose, any tips on getting into tarot cards and best ways to learn, resources I'd recommend? No, I love the questions. I'm so glad that you're interacting. I love chatting. So with tarot, best way to get started is just to read for yourself. If you have a deck, pulling for yourself every day and researching it. There are a lot of wonderful online resources. I would recommend the website teachmetarot.com and just exploring all the different cards. It's very in-depth with all the cards' connections as well as its connections with the Tree of Life. with numerology, with astrology, with all of the elements. There's a lot that goes into tarot, and the tarot is incredibly deep. So it does take a bit to learn, but you just have to start somewhere. And pulling a card for yourself every day and just researching what the card means, you know, just Googling it. I'll also, sometime soon, working on providing a Tarot 101 online course. It's something I'm really excited to do, have a lot of things in store. But if you are interested, you may really enjoy my online tarot class where I will actually be teaching all of the cards and going through how to read the tarot in a deep way. Hi, Acreon. Hey, Carlos. Thanks for joining the chat. And also, everyone, don't mind, I kind of busted my lip. And I'll get a little snack. Oh, hi, Kiara. I am doing well. I hope that you're doing well, too. Things have been very busy. Hi, Cam. They do match the sweater. I do like warm, very warm colors. They've always been my favorite. All right, going to move on to Cancer very soon. For Cancer, oh, thank you, Charles. Oh, I'm so glad that the Gemini reading was spot on for you. Oh, your message was retracted. I don't know. I don't think I can read what you said anymore. Oh, hi, Helena. Or Helena. I'm so glad you enjoyed the videos. Greetings from the Netherlands. Love that. This is such an international chat right now. Okay, I should actually probably put the timestamps for Cancer. (42:51). Has Leo been done? Not yet. Leo will actually be after this one. Oh, okay, you did that. I just wanted to make sure, Charles, what happened with your message. It seemed like a nice one, so. All right. Going to move on to Cancer. Welcome, Cancer, to your tarot mid-month in October. These are general energies, so take what resonates and discard the rest. For Cancer in the upcoming week and month ahead, for Cancer, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Cancer. 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and 9 of Swords. What is this 8 of Wands about? Ooh, Justice in reversed. And Queen of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, that was my impression. All right, we do have 5 of Pentacles. There could be a situation that is making you feel kind of left out in the cold. You could be dealing with a sense of scarcity or feeling maybe a lack of confidence right now. This is saying don't allow that to get to you here with the 9 of Swords. This is kind of making mountains out of molehills with worry. This could be something that is causing a lot of worry. When I see the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles together, you know, I don't always read the 8 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles in this way, but with these two cards, they do both mean could be pretend to jealousy or holding too tight to a particular situation With justice in reverse, this is a karmic rebalancing and karmic lessons, though there could be a lack of accountability, a lack of the lesson being learned, or even avoiding accountability, avoiding the lesson. You could feel like something didn't really work out in your favor, or feel like you are not getting the karmic rebalancing in a situation that you deserve. It could be testing your sense of confidence. This is saying to allow yourself to feel good in who you are and regain your sense of confidence and sense of control and not giving it to this particular situation. This is also about being very resourceful financially. If you are feeling closed off, it may actually be healthy for you to close yourself off in this moment to regain your sense of confidence, regain your sense of control, especially if you're dealing with someone who is either not learning their lessons or avoiding accountability or avoiding their karma. It's very important to be very real in this situation about who the other person is and who you are. Either way, you should not allow this situation, whether it has to do with an actual person or your work life or friend, family member, don't let it get in the way of your sense of confidence and your ability to take action and move forward. The Queen of Wands upright is sexy and beautiful and magnetic and so in her element. However, this is a totally different energy than the 4 and the 5 and the 9. So this could be, a bit of stress, having stress about finances, or even feeling stressed or feeling insecure about a change in your work environment or a change in your financial situation. Once again, don't allow these temporary changes to get in the way of your sense of security or stability. Really lean into your confidence, lean into your personal power, and I think that you will maintain this situation okay. Also, don't allow rumination or anxious thoughts to really gain too much of a hold on yourself and your experience. This really feels like a transient moment and things aren't going to stay the same, so kind of hunker down, be very resourceful with your time, your energy, your focus, and your money. Do self-protective things, things to nurture the body, the soul, and the mind, really focusing on you. And that's really the best that you can do in this particular situation. Things are going to move forward, but some lesson needs to be learned. How can we bring this justice in the upright? So let's see, I want to go ahead and ask the cards for Cancer. Ooh, Destiny, this could have to do with a particular partnership and perfection. Wow. There are a lot of repeating cards, so it seems like you are at the bay of collective energies right now. With Destiny, this could be a particular partnership of equals, someone who you feel either you're destined to be with, or this is just a very important connection in your life where there is a lot of purpose, a lot of love, a lot of attachment. And in the Crown, this is releasing any beliefs about yourself and other people and really opening your mind. And here with Perfection, you may feel a test of your sense of security and stability. This is asking you to be real about the situation that you are dealing with. Also, being gentle on yourself if you're dealing with a situation that does not meet your standards or your expectations, or it's kind of far from perfect, if you're feeling like you're dealing with an imperfect situation. This is asking you to have grace, be gentle on yourself and other people. There is opportunity for change, but in reality, you have to be fully real with what it is that you are dealing with. If you're kind of denying or avoiding looking at the situation honestly, then that could get in the way of your sense of happiness. So if there is a situation, especially with a lover, here with the Destiny, to where lessons are not really being learned, or there's a karmic rebalancing that is not being fully honored, even if you really love this person, even if there's a strong connection, with the Justice in reverse, this isn't really the greatest of energy. If you are to build with someone and to really, build your life, then there has to be true karmic balance. So if you or the person that you are with is avoiding accountability or avoiding doing the things that they know that they should do in order to create security and openness in the relationship, then I would be very real about that situation. My impression is that there could be a sense of, how do I explain? Be cautious with certain people or situations that may try to make you feel either insecure or jealous or kind of rocking the boat. It's very, very important to be real with those who you are dealing with. And if these are just your emotions, it's saying, you know, to grab a hold of your emotions, but in reality, especially with justice in reverse, there is a sense of imbalance and a debt being owed. So really hoping for a more balanced situation with you. If someone is not honoring their commitment or is not acting in a way that increases stability and security, that really honors vulnerability and openness and seeks to help you feel stable and secure in the connection, if someone is kind of going out of their way to make you feel insecure or try and make you feel unstable, be very cautious with that situation and also with the intentions of the person that you are dealing with, even if there is a lot of love and connection. Really bring the energy back onto yourself and your sense of confidence. I'm going to pull 2 from this deck. Ooh, silence and simplicity. Very good. Yeah, so this is silencing the mind. Really going back to a simple way for yourself. So if you feel kind of jumbled in the mind, anxious, kind of lost in thoughts, this is saying silencing the mind, withdrawing into the body, noticing how the body feels, and really getting rid of anything that complicates your life. Now, simplicity is the way forward, and also simplicity is going to be the key to regaining your peace of mind. And I think that simplicity is found through bringing your attention back to yourself and back to what brings you a sense of confidence, a sense of joy, and feeling good in the body and feeling good in the self. If other people that you are dealing with are refusing to learn their lessons or to act in correct ways, you need to just withdraw your energy and create good boundaries with that individual. All right, Cancer, I hope that could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead. Sending you so much love during this time. Also, do know that I do personalized tarot readings as well as personalized astrological chart readings. So if you are interested in a chart reading or tarot reading, go ahead and email me. My email is going to be in the description box as well as in the comments below. I'd love to connect with you. And for now, going to kind of hang out in the chat for a moment before moving on to Leo. Kiara, adding to the international greetings from Czechia. Is that Czechoslovakia? Czechia? I don't think I've heard of that. Originally from the United Kingdom, but you live in West Virginia now. Oh my God, this is like a super, someone from Austria. This is a highly international chat. Thor. Greetings to Czechia from Austria. Thank you for redoing your message, Charles. Thank you for the Gemini reading, spot on. Best wishes to you and all here. Off to an early horse ride out in the beautiful Australian bush. See you next week. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Charles, that sounds like so much fun. I hope you enjoy your horseback riding in the Australian bush. Hope you avoid any big critters. You have not missed any hot gossip about Aquarians. Aquarians will be in a bit, a few signs away. Hello from Greece. Always looking forward to your videos. Hi. Theoni, is that how I say it? Just know if I ever mispronounce a name, it's not intended. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so grateful you enjoy my videos. Yes, thank you, Mad Hatter, doing awesome as a moderator. Hi, Thought of the Dead. Thank you, Tempestus. Thank you, Quantum Light. Yeah, Cam, Leo is next. Oh, hello from France. Hi. Thank you, Charles. Yes, round of applause for Mad Hatter as he takes a bow. Or they take a bow. I'm not really sure how you associate. So any questions? If you have any questions for me, go ahead and ask them now before I move on to the Leo reading. I'll just get a little snack. Oh, good. Honestly, same. I feel the same way, Mad Hatter. You know, things like that are very fluid. We're allowed to embody many different energies, and identity is endless and such an open and changing experience. So just want to make sure that I'm honoring everyone, especially in the chat. You know, I can't like see your faces, or I don't really know. So if I say something wrong, or you know, misgender, or even you know, say a name wrong, it's never intended. I'm just doing the best I can. Yes, be like water. It is so true, being flexible and fluid. All right. I'm going to go to Leo. Go ahead and mark this for Leo. Leo 5644. All right. For Leo, welcome Leo to your mid-month reading for October. These are just collective energies, so take what resonates and discard the rest. Also go ahead and check out your sun, moon, and rising, as well as Venus, to get a fuller feel for your chart. For Leo, in the upcoming week and month ahead, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Leo. The Hermit in reversed, Queen of Wands in reversed, and the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh. You also seem to be at the bay of collective energies right now, and I think those collective energies are about watching for defensiveness, asserting the self, and feeling very confident. So I'm actually going to begin here with the Hermit in reverse. You may be at a point to where you're having to withdraw your energy. This could be even feeling lonely or feeling in isolation, but not necessarily wanting that to happen. For some reason, your isolation or your pause, this kind of hermit mode, is necessary, though you may feel like you don't want it. It's saying to embrace this moment of introspection and solitude, going inward. Whatever it is that you are learning right now about yourself and the world around you is not just going to help you, but it's going to help others in the future. So if you can embrace this period of isolation or pause, then it could really benefit you. If you have already been in a long period of isolation, with the reverse, it is also saying maybe it is time to come out of your shell and express yourself, or put yourself out there. You know, go out and meet people, or start a new hobby, be a part of a new group. The big focus here, it really is on isolation or not isolation. So being in a point of isolation or needing to come out of a place of isolation. With the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands can be very defensive, you know, either feeling attacked or feeling very closed off, and not really wanting to feel vulnerable, really having your walls up. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is someone who is very passionate and very beautiful, very magnetic, but within reverse, she may not really know who she is or see how beautiful she is. This also could be impacting your sense of self-confidence. So if this Queen of Wands is you, which, you know, Wands This is a mature feminine fire sign. And it's saying embrace your confidence, embrace who you are, embrace your level of magnetism, put yourself out there. Really what seems to be missing here is your sense of confidence and feeling good. When you feel good in who you are, when you feel confident in who you are, you're going to feel less defensive and like you have to constantly protect yourself. So when she is in reverse, she has all this power and ability. She just doesn't really see it or doesn't feel as connected with it as she should. If this is someone who you are dealing with, this could be someone very passionate, powerful, and magnetic, but is feeling very closed off and not really giving of their passion and time and energy. The walls are up. So there could be a lot of walls in between you and a person that you are dealing with. And for Leo, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Leo in the upcoming week and month ahead for Leo. We do have impasse at the bottom of the deck. I'm actually going to take that first because we do have the full moon here. We've been very impacted by eclipse energy recently, so I kind of get the feeling that you've been impacted by the big karmic lessons in the past few weeks and really integrating that. Also with impasse, the orange, the sacral. I'd say the sacral has come up for the most for all the different signs, so really collective energies around the stomach, feeling your emotions, your creative power, sexual power, and energy. Also healing and feeling any unconscious emotions that kind of get you confused or make you feel stuck. With impasse, the way is blocked. The detour is the true way. So if you keep trying to open a locked door, it's saying, don't keep trying to open the door that is locked. Move on down the hallway to a door that is open and welcoming you in. So it's saying go with the flow. Don't try and force a situation that is really not wanting to expand or really wanting to, be. There's a sense of things being blocked, things being very rigid. If that is the case, then maybe this situation isn't intended and you're intended to find another way, another person, another path that is going to better suit you. Get a few more for Leo. Oh, victim. And self-worth. Here we go. That's that Queen of Wands in reverse. So right now you're doing a lot of inner child healing around your sense of self-worth, double orange, so huge focus on the stomach. I would definitely recommend, especially with double of one color, to bring a bit of massage or even stretching to the stomach area, to the sides, making sure that your gut health is doing well. So there is a physical component to this healing, especially inner child healing around the womb area or the stomach area. Really doing a lot of growth in your worth, in your self-worth. Queen of Wands in reverse has an incredible amount of power, but she just doesn't realize it. So here with the victim, you may feel like you weren't treated the way that you should have been treated or feeling like a victim to your circumstance. Whether that is in the current situation or just generally from situations in the past, this is an opportunity to do heart healing around feeling powerless in a particular situation. Also, if you've been at the bay of someone else's hurtful behavior, it's time for you to re-empower yourself through walking away with impasse. It's time to walk away from situations to where you do not feel empowered and where you feel like you are at the bay of other people's immature or hurtful behavior and actions. It's time to regain your power and realize you have way more than you think that you do. But your power may be in walking away and knowing your self-worth. All right, for Leo, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Leo. Ooh, Psyche. Oh my gosh, double moon coming out. So really big focus on the moon cycle. Really note the things that you set intentions for during the new moon eclipse in Libra, which has to do with your relationships, rebalancing relationships, personal karma. Also, with Psyche and this new moon eclipse, it is about setting intentions for what it is that you want for yourself, not just in the upcoming month, but for the next year or two. I mean, these are much bigger cycles. So you may be dealing with the unconscious. Also, take note of your dreams, how you move forward. If you are feeling confused on how to move forward, take note of what your dreams are trying to tell you. So really keep a large awareness to your unconscious world, your unconscious beliefs, and really working with the moon cycle at this time. The current moon cycle is intended for you to get very clear on your relationships, on what it is that you want for yourself, shining a light on any imbalance in give and take. And also with the full moon in Aries, it's going to be, I believe it's in Aries, it's going to be about focusing on yourself and asserting yourself, right? So Aries, the opposite of Libra. There's an aspect of having very healthy relationships with others where you need to choose yourself as well and have a very defined sense of self in order to merge with others in a healthy and considerate way. So really rebalancing your sense of identity and individualism with your partnerships at this time. And I think how you can do that is by reclaiming your power, releasing any sense of victimhood from past situations or in the current moment, and really expanding your sense of self-worth. This is a wonderful time to heal your inner child, really, and to take action towards what it is that you are wanting for yourself. And let's get a few from this deck. One more for Leo. Oh my gosh! The moon comes out 3 times. This is incredible. So much full moon energy. Yeah, you are right. You're right in the thick of it when it comes to, oh, I think I put the other one away, the other moon card. There was the other moon card, Psyche, but I put it back in the deck. So there were 3 moons that came out in this reading. This really has to do with your unconscious beliefs about yourself, your unconscious emotions, also with the moon cycle. So be very, very considerate with the intentions that you set and allowing them to come to full fruition at this time. All right, Leo, sending you so much love for the upcoming week and month ahead. Also do know that I do personalized tarot readings as well as personalized astrological charts. So if you're curious or would like a personalized reading, go ahead and email me. My email is going to be in the description box as well as in the comments. For now, good luck. And I'll be kind of hanging out in the chat for a moment before moving on to the next sign of Libra, or Virgo, I'm sorry. So Virgo's up next, but I'll take a moment to hang out in the chat before moving forward. Oh, hi O'Malley, welcome to the chat. Oh, Cam, it's pretty scary how close to home the messages and intentions hit. Heavy on the self-worth. Oh, I'm so glad that it resonates with you. Oh my gosh, I don't know how it sounds on the other end. You can kind of hear some of the more ambient noise that is here in the studio. Really excited to be building more of a soundproofed area here in the studio for my future videos. This has been kind of a challenge for me to stay consistent with my ASMR videos on the channel, just because I want really high quality sound for everyone, but you know, I'm kind of working with my circumstances at this current moment. So I hope you guys don't mind, especially here in the tarot readings. It's less about ASMR and more about, you know, just doing tarot and seeing the current energies, collective energies of the moment, and providing a bit of guidance. Yeah. There's always time, you know, there's always moments to heal, Cam. Sam the man, you're Leo. Well, I just did Leo, so that was the reading for Leo. I hope that it resonates with you. You may have to go back after this is done to rewatch it. I also can do a personalized reading if you want something more specific for you and your life. You know, every person is in their own unique situation, and these cards right now are just collective energies. Some parts of it may resonate, and some other aspects of it won't, and that's just the nature of doing tarot readings for very large groups of people. But we will be moving to Virgo next. We go ahead and write down for Virgo, 70-25. All right. For Virgo, welcome Virgo to your October mid-month tarot reading. Remember, these are collective energies, so take what resonates and discard the rest. Also be sure to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus for a fuller picture. Also, don't mind the background noise. I don't know what's going on. It sounds like a helicopter above me. For Virgo, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Virgo in the upcoming month ahead. For Virgo, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Virgo. For Virgo. For Virgo. Please give an intuitive and guided message for Virgo. For Virgo. All right. Bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups in reverse. So you may be coming out of a place of confusion. 10 of Pentacles, the Star, and 10 of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh, double 10s, as well as Star. You could be healing a particular relationship in your life. So if this is a love relationship or kind of an entrenched partnership, friendship, family member, loved one, there could be doing a lot of healing around this particular relationship or even a past relationship. So in traditional Rider-Waite, both 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups is a happy couple in the front of the card. But with the 10 of Cups in reversed, there could be something kind of blocking the fullness of your emotional connection with this person. You may be very entrenched physically, so it could be living with someone or having built up a business with someone, or it's like you feel very enmeshed or entrenched in the physical realm with someone in your life, especially having to do with the home, but there could be something that is blocking the way to emotional fulfillment and satisfaction in this community or in this relationship or in this dynamic. Right now you are really getting clear on what emotionally fulfills you, and here with Star doing a lot of healing, maybe introducing vulnerability, right? She allows herself to be naked and free, nothing holding her back, she's hiding nothing. So there is a sense here with the Star that there is a lot of big healing and openness. And look, she's pouring water into the earth. That is about refreshing the situation, cups being water. So there's a sense of you maybe emotionally reinvigorating love into the connection. This could be a relationship where there is a lot of love and attachment, but emotions have kind of been blocked off or running stale. This is an opportunity of reinvigorating love and emotion, and also emotional healing. If this doesn't have to do with a particular relationship, this is also about working on your career, working on your finances, working on your physical realm and your home. This is the end of a cycle with 2 10s, so you've been working hard towards building up a certain goal or a certain situation for yourself, and really it is culminating, but even though it is culminating, there's a sense of feeling emotionally disconnected from it. You can reintroduce feeling emotionally connected to the situation through doing healing. right? Star is ultimate healing. Also, this is air, major arcana for Aquarius. So this is inviting open energy, open communication, movement, as well as vulnerability here with the star. It's also about allowing yourself to be seen. We can invite connection and closeness through letting ourselves be vulnerable. Sometimes feeling truly seen and heard and acknowledged feels uncomfortable. Sometimes it feels safer to close ourselves off, especially in those connections where we're very involved with those people. Sometimes it's hardest to be vulnerable with the people that we're closest to. This is encouraging you to have open communication, to be open and generous with your love as well, and that could really heal any emotional divide or stagnancy in regards to connection. Let's go ahead and pull one more from this deck. Page of Pentacles, but in reversed. So Page of Pentacles, this could be either a lack of commitment or lack of follow through, a desire to see something through, but kind of lacking the emotional or the general maturity in order to do that. So the page already is the youngest of all of the suits. And he's looking at this pentacle, and this is an opportunity. This is a gift to him. And if he plants this seed, it's going to grow into a wondrous fruit tree that will feed him as well as those that he loves. But it's just a seed, and he knows that in order to see through his commitment, to see through on his goal, it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of effort and devotion, dedication, and diligence, and also knowing that there is a particular learning curve. This could also have to do with studies. He is the student, so you may be either starting a new job where there's a huge learning curve, or starting a new leveling up in your schooling, or just beginning something new to where, yeah, it may take a lot of extra effort in the beginning before things kind of smooth out. But with the Page of Pentacles in reversed, there is a desire to have the pentacle grow without really putting in the work or the effort or the maturing that is needed in order to see it through. So this could be a lack of follow through, or a lack of commitment and a lack of maturity. So do acknowledge this situation. If this is you, it's saying you may have to put in a bit more effort and grow in order for your goals to be realized. If you're dealing with someone else, do note that you could be dealing with someone who is having challenges with feeling committed, or really devoting themselves to growing and changing and doing what they know that they need to do in order to heal or sustain a relationship. Really be real with yourself. If someone is not emotionally mature enough to sustain what it is that you are wanting, you have to acknowledge that for real. You know, someone can grow and you can help someone grow, but here with the page in reverse, this is not only someone who needs to mature and grow, but it's also someone who doesn't want to do what it takes in order to grow and mature. So he doesn't really want to put in the effort. Really make sure that in your situations, especially if it's a love situation, that the person that you are dealing with or yourself is putting in the effort that is required to sustain a healthy and mature relationship. Let's get a few for Virgo. Okay, vanity and growth. So growth, wonderful card. There is growth. It is a time of harvest, right? Here with the Ten of Pentacles, this is what that means. The plants have grown to its fullness, and now you're coming to harvest season where the fruits of your labor are going to be accessible to you soon, doing a lot of heart healing. There could have been a lot of growth in your particular relationship or in your career especially. Here, this isn't just your career, your work. I mean, this is the legacy that you're building for yourself. It's your feelings of stability, home, family, feeling secure and solid and abundant. Does seem to be a lot of growth in this area. However, here with vanity, the blue, the throat, speaking your truth and expressing yourself. Also knowing what it is that you want and knowing who you are. This is also about work. So these are all co-workers, and they've been working so hard for years on a particular goal that they've had for themselves. And they finally reached their goal. And they get together to celebrate. And rather than really reveling in how far they've come and how much has grown, and looking back and being proud of themselves, they're already dreaming of the next mountain to climb. So this is saying, don't get caught up on expecting more and more and more. Right now is a time to really acknowledge, wow, I'm at the top of the mountain and I get to look back and see how far I've come. So this is a card of gratitude and really allowing yourself to sit in gratitude with how far things have actually grown. And when you sit in gratitude, there's more of a likelihood that things that increase your gratitude will show up here in your life. So this is a card of really making do with what you have. It really seems to be good as long as you acknowledge how far you've come and how much things have grown. Let me get two more for Virgo. Daemon and Animus. Okay, so it is a time of releasing yourself from the shackles of what no longer serves you, especially in regards to the divine masculine archetype. This could be in relation to father figures in your life, as well as the masculine inside of yourself. So the masculine archetype, gender doesn't matter. We all have all of the archetypes, you know, endless knowing inside of ourselves. So this could be not just your relationship with your father or the men in your life, but also how you assert yourself, how you take action, how you show up in committed ways, how you care for others. A healthy masculine archetype is action-oriented, is protective, provides a stable and solid foundation for your creativity and your emotional realm to really thrive and grow and to feel soft and to feel safe. So if you have dealt with masculine energy in your life that does not encourage a feeling of safety or protection or support, then right now is a time of really healing that and releasing yourself from the shackles of beliefs about yourself, beliefs about other people, or particular situations that no longer serve you, especially in regards to men in your life or the masculine archetype of taking action and protecting. So the healthy masculine is reliable, committed, protective, supportive, and secure, and really wants to allow the softness and the feminine archetype to surrender enough to feel joy and to feel soft and vulnerable. However, the wounded masculine archetype does the opposite. Rather than protecting, he just takes. And it can be more self-oriented or selfish. There's a sense of just taking and not really providing or giving. So if you've dealt with an imbalance in your life in those archetypes, right now is a time of protecting the self, of making sure that you devote yourself or you commit yourself to people who are supportive, who are protective, and want you to feel safe and want you to feel secure. And if you are single or not with someone, this is about healing the energy inside of yourself to where you protect yourself and you provide structure for yourself and you provide support for yourself. You protect your softness and your vulnerability enough for you to let go and feel soft and feel gentle and feel happy. If there is a wounded masculine energy, either in the person that you're dealing with or inside of yourself, it can create a sense of insecurity, a lack of safety, and feeling very defensive. You know, this softness and this love can't really exist unless there is a protective, supportive energy. So really releasing yourself from situations that don't provide a sense of protection and structure and support and loving kindness. I really feel like that was the message for you, Virgo. Sending you so much love for the week and the month ahead. Do know if you'd like a personalized tarot reading or astrological chart reading, go ahead and email me. My email is in the description box as well as in the comments below. I try and keep it very affordable, but a personalized reading is going to be much more true to you rather than these collective energies. Either way, sending you so much love. I'll be hanging out in the chat for a moment before moving on to Libra. Tempestus Rose, I'm looking at saging my house. Do you know anything about it or have any tips? I'm trying to learn more about this type of stuff, and I'm a little intimidated. Yes, A few different tips for saging your house. It's very important for you to have an open window or an open door. Don't sage a home where it's closed or cloistered inside. I would also recommend with saging, whatever form you use, you don't actually have to use sage, which can be somewhat controversial and has some sustainability issues around sage. You can also use Palo Santo, chamomile, really anything that you enjoy the smell of. You can set the intention to use that for purposeful saging, though of course, you know, traditional sage is going to be a very, very powerful tool. I would go to all corners of every room and imagine yourself gathering, not just pushing away any energy that does not serve you or is not welcome there, but you really want to gather this energy into like an etheric trash bag, and you want to pull all of this stuff and you want to bring it out of your home. So really cleansing and clearing the air, pushing the old energy out through the door, through the window, and allowing your home to air out after you've saged is very, very important. For Allison, Libra Sun, Virgo Moon, your readings always resonate so much for me. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad, Allison, that it resonates. Cactus Lady Creation, Brow arrived just in time for Virgo. Awesome. I'm guessing you are a Virgo. Oh, awesome, Allison, that the sound problems aren't so bad. Yeah, I'm still trying to get everything figured out. I have a small mic that I got that has background noise, like it gets rid of background noise, but it's not very good quality. I've been considering using that for my ASMR videos too, but I had comments, you know, people kind of noticed the change in sound, so I'm trying to get everything situated. I'm glad that it was spot on for you, Cactus Lady. Hi, O'Malley. Oh, hi, Anne. I did do Cancer already. Oh yeah, Mad Hatter, lavender and cinnamon is a good one. That is so true. You know, really, we should open our minds to many different ways of cleansing our space. Once again, because sage can have some challenges, especially with eco-sustainability of using sage. If you live in a mountainous area or an area that has natural sage growing, I would recommend doing that. You know, harvesting a bit of natural sage could be helpful. Oh, thank you, John Smith. Love your work. I'm grateful for that. I'm so grateful that you appreciate my creativity and what I put out there, and that you connected with it too. Ah, the Dying Hope, that sweater is fire, literally. It is literally fire. It's very soft and comfortable, really one of my favorite sweaters that I have. It's starting to get cool for autumn, my favorite time of the year, so sweater weather. Awesome. Oh, you're so welcome, Rose. All right. Go ahead and ask any questions that you have right now. I'll be going on to Libra in just a moment. Take a little bite. All right. Go ahead and mark for Libra. 8824. Okay. Welcome, Libra, to your mid-October tarot reading. These are just collective energies, so take what resonates and discard the rest. For Libra, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Libra. For Libra, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Libra. for Libra in the upcoming week and month ahead for Libra. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Libra. For Libra, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Libra. All right, I'm actually gonna pull from I'm gonna do the bottom of the decks because I really feel like there's a story here. So we have the Ten of Swords and release. It seems like there is a past situation that is done, it's over, and it's time to release the pain of the past. You could be really in your head about an ending with a particular situation to where you're still kind of closing the cycle and really processing the ending or the letting go of this particular situation. Here in the Crown, really being in the head about it. The Crown is your belief system, so what may be preventing you from fully moving on from this painful ending or this painful cycle in your life is your beliefs about yourself and other people and the world around you. So it is time to really open your mind to what is possible. Maybe your belief was that this situation was the end-all be-all for you, and right now you're having to reconnect with your truth and your belief on what your life is going to be, on what's going to happen for you, what it is that you want and who you are. But you're really releasing this past ending, this past cycle. Both of these cards pretty much mean the same thing. It is the ending of a cycle, one that could have caused a lot of anxiety or worry or really being in the Crown or in the head. Right now it is time to release that situation. It may have not met your sense of perfection. Maybe you're dealing with a situation that did not rise to your standards, and you're just having to accept that this didn't really either meet your standards or meet what you wanted for yourself. For Libra, confusion, more Crown, so double Crown. Really big focus on opening the mind, opening the Crown, and seeing life for what it really is. So big opening of the mind. There could be a lot of confusion on how to move on and how to move forward and to release yourself from this. The reality is that you're already released. The only thing that is holding you or keeping you hostage to the situation and keeping you in confusion are your belief systems about what was intended to happen between you and this person or you in this situation. So I think the pathway forward is opening your mind to what is possible. Your pathway is going to be different than what you may have anticipated for yourself. And if you're feeling confused, it may be because you're trying to make a situation work that is not aligned with you, right? When we're trying to force our way down a path that is not aligned with us, it feels confusing, it feels hectic, it feels painful. I would move away from any energy that feels chaotic and confusing. Even if you desire it, or even if you have beliefs that you are intended to have that thing or go down that certain path, if it does not feel good in the body and just keeps you reeling in your mind, feeling confused, this is not for you. It is time to really choose yourself and walk away. I will say too, we just had the new moon eclipse in Libra, your sign. So right now is a time of saying enough is enough. I've had enough with this past situation. It's unbearable now. I have to create something better for myself and new for myself. One of the challenges with Libra is that Libra is willing to sacrifice everything in order to make their relationships work, right? Ready to merge and ready to cooperate and bend. The reality though right now, especially with the Libra archetype, is choosing the self and setting good boundaries and saying, this is my sense of self-value, this is who I am, and this is what I want for myself. And if your situation does not meet up to your standards or what it is that you are wanting, then it is time to release that. The confusion could be you dealing with a situation that is not giving you what you want, but then also trying to figure out how to get what you want. So there's something that needs to be reconciled inside of the self. If you're not familiar with the term unifying the will, it's important to do that, to unify the will. So what that means is we have many different aspects of ourselves, and there's one, there could be one part of yourself that wants one thing and another part of yourself that wants another, and they could be at cross purposes. So if you think that you want something, but there's also other aspects of this thing that you want that does not align with you or isn't what you want, get very, very clear on that. The confusion happens when there's too many different elements at play. So getting really real with yourself on who you are and what you want. Always, you're going to have to choose yourself in this situation. If you're wanting a loving partner, but the person that you are with or trying to heal from has been far from loving, the confusion could be, well, I keep trying to gain love or companionship from this person or this situation, and it's just not working out. How do I do that? Well, you do that by walking away and finding someone who gives you what you want, who treats you the way that you want. So sometimes the confusion could be just from trying to make something work that is not intended for you. So be very conscientious with that right now, Libra. Not only are these collective energies, but also archetypal energies of your sign that are coming into play. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there could be a lack of cooperation, a lack of teamwork, a lack of follow through. This could also have to do with your finances. Here with the Pentacles, your resources, money, security, and stability. This is also about working on a goal or a dream in conjunction with other people. This is being in community with other people. But in this community or in this relationship, there could be a lack of teamwork, a lack of being on the same page, or really wanting to cooperate and bend or make things work. If you are the only person trying to sacrifice in order to make this situation work, you need to be very real about the situation. There's only so much that you should bend, and Libra has a tendency to overbend for others. Right now is a time of embracing the opposite of Libra's archetype, which is Aries. And that is independence, choosing the self, focusing on the self before other people. It's very natural to want to love others and to collaborate with others and to merge with others and to be flexible in order to make relationships work. But if the other person is not cooperating or acting as a team, then this isn't a real two-way street. Make sure that things are very balanced and that there's cooperation and effort on both sides, or it is time to walk away from that situation. Let me get one more from this deck. Oh, release. Oh my gosh, you're really intended to release big things in your life right now. Look at that double release. This is a huge awakening moment. Also releasing the burden off of your shoulders in order to fly. So for me as a reader, it gives a feeling that you have so much potential and opportunity that awaits you or that is here on your doorstep. But there could be something heavy on your back or trying to carry the weight of something that is preventing you from being in the fullness of your power. You have to release your burdens, and you have to release what is weighing you down in order to fly high. And when you do, you are going to feel so good inside of the self, but it's going to require you releasing yourself from this situation and possibly from a sense of attachment. I'm going to pull one more from this deck, but I think that's pretty much the message. It's now literally repeating itself. Yeah, Chariot, moving on, moving forward, utilizing the will. This is also about literally unifying the will, is the card of the Chariot, right? He has the two opposite sides of his personality or his, desire. It's the conscious and the unconscious. And he is using the power of his soul and the power of his mind to make both of these parts of himself work in unison together. If his unconscious mind and his conscious mind are trying to go in opposite directions, then the Chariot is not going to move forward. This is about really utilizing your willpower and rising above in order to accomplish a goal and to move on. This is also about emotional control and not being overwhelmed by your emotions. All right, Libra, I hope that this could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead. Sending you so much love. Do know if you'd like a personalized tarot reading or astrological chart reading, go ahead and reach out to me. I'm doing them very affordable. I'll have my email in the description box as well as in the comments below if you'd like a personalized reading. But for now, I hope you stay safe, stay happy in the upcoming week and month ahead. I'm going to hang out in the chat for a moment before moving on to Scorpio. the dying hope, you radiate such a beautiful energy. I can actually see light all around you. How can one achieve such a thing? Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful that you feel that way, and it sounds like you have an ability to see and connect in with energy. Many different people have that ability. It can show up as sparkles or even colors or a general aura. So you may already be very sensitive to energy healing and energy work, meaning you may be intended to be a healer. So the dying hope, if you're not already down a healing path, I would really recommend that you do that. And I'm so grateful that you connect in with my energy. And do know, I experience grief, I experience anger and pain and all of that. I think in order to have a truly moderated energy, to tap into your deeper self at all times, is to allow space for all of your emotions to exist. So one of the things too, if you are wanting to expand or increase your energy, it is about getting real on who you are and how you actually feel. So giving time to really sit with yourself and sit with your unconscious, your unconscious motivations and desires. I would say that every day I hold a container for my pain and for my grief. And I find that when I allow myself to either cry or to have that grief in a contained moment each day, it really allows me to bounce back and then be my fullest joyous self afterwards throughout the rest of the day. If you continually try and repress the things that you feel and the things that you're experiencing, if you think that feeling pain or grief is evil and bad and you want to be high vibe and positive vibes only, then you are not going to be connected in with your truer self, and you're going to be very repressed and very confused. In the moment that you have an uncomfortable or unpleasant emotion, you're going to feel a great deal of shame. So I would say that the first step is to not repress yourself. If you feel grief, if you feel sadness, tend to yourself, nurture yourself, let yourself heal past that, and you're going to feel much lighter. That is one of the biggest aspects of the spiritual journey. You can read endless spiritual texts and, go to all these different gurus, and you can meditate and, do all these different things, but none of that matters if you're constantly repressing your true emotions and who you truly are. So doing shadow work, that means integrating aspects of the self that are hidden away that you find unpleasant or maybe outside of your scope of understanding. So meaning being real with who you are. If there are aspects of yourself that you want to avoid or deny, then that is about being real with who you are and really not repressing that energy in you. If you don't repress it, you can heal it, you can digest it, and you can reinvigorate your joy. Oh, thank you, Chris. I'm so glad that you enjoy my sweater. Yeah, fire in the belly, that's true. And that's where our fire comes from. The root and the sacral is the fire of our personal power. If you want to go into the idea of Kundalini energy, the Kundalini rising. Oh, thank you, Thor. Oh, hi, Keen. Welcome to the chat. Why try? Just wanted to stop in and say I appreciate you and your work. Oh, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're here, and I'm so glad that you connect in with what it is that I share. And I hope that you continue to enjoy the videos, both the tarot and the ASMR. Thank you, Mad Hatter. Yeah, self-love is where it's at, but we have to be real with who we are in order to give ourselves true self-love. So that's very important. Oh, hold on. Hi.
Sorry, we're just doing a quick showing of the space.
I was not alerted. I'm in the middle of a live. I'm in a live stream. I have hundreds of people watching right now.
It's just going to take like 2 seconds, not even like very much time, just to
Can you give me 5 minutes to talk with my people and pause my live and
sure.
get myself
5
situated?
minutes, yes, okay.
Thank you. Please let me know next time.
I will try, but it's part of the agreement that it can happen at any time.
Just give me one
But
second.
okay, sure.
One second. Oh, hey guys, give me 1 second. I actually am going to be showing my studio, so I'm going to put this on Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that, guys. That was kind of a spontaneous, they're showing my studio because I want to find a better spot for myself to where I can film. So thank you for being patient in this little bit of a pause. Hi, Keen Incisions. Thank you, Thor. Yes, like and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Thank you, Why Try. I appreciate you. I'm so grateful that you enjoy the work. And it's true, Mad Hatter, self-love is where it's at. Thank you, The Dying Hope. I'm glad that it resonates. And hi, Sync. And thank you for everyone who has stayed in the chat and been patient for that momentary pause. We will move on to Scorpio. Thanks, Mad Hatter. So for Scorpio, in the upcoming week and month ahead, for Scorpio, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Scorpio. For Scorpio. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Scorpio. In the upcoming week and month ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Scorpio. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Scorpio. For Scorpio. In the upcoming week and month ahead, we have 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups in reversed, and 6 of Pentacles. I'm going to pull 2 from this deck as well before we begin with it. We have Quest and Acceptance. So 8 of Wands, 10 of Cups in reverse, and 6 of Pentacles. So with the six of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in reverse, you could be dealing with an imbalanced situation. This could have to do with romance. The 10 of Cups in the upright on the Rider Waite is a happy couple, and there's the rainbow, and they have the family and the house and the dog, and this is the culmination of a loving relationship, really feeling emotionally fulfilled, not just in the self, but in community with other people. With it in reverse, though, there could be a lack of emotional connection or a lack of emotional fulfillment. With the 6 of Pentacles, this is an imbalance. So it could be either one person giving a lot, another person not giving enough, or just in general, a lack of cooperation, a lack of generosity and openness. Really feeling emotionally disconnected from an imbalanced situation. But with the 8 of Wands, there is a sense of moving forward and moving on. This is also the travel card. 8 of Wands can also be a card of communication, even digital communication, so emails, text messages, but really this gives me the energy of moving forward and really wanting to make headway in your life. This is fast, rapid movement. And maybe even moving forward, moving on from an imbalanced situation or an imbalanced relationship that at one point brought you a lot of emotional fulfillment, but no longer does. And with Acceptance and Quest. Quest is an inner child healing card, the blue. This is about speaking your truth, expressing yourself, knowing your truth. If you don't know your truth, then it's hard to speak your truth. And with Acceptance, the red, your sense of security and stability here in the root, so your hips to your feet. You may have to come into acceptance of a situation not fulfilling you. So in this card, the actual story is she went through a breakup, and here she is looking at this pie and feeling incomplete and wishing that she could feel full after this separation. And in reality, here is the spirit coming through with the pie and saying, you're complete already. So I think the lesson here is to not base your sense of security or stability on other people, and realizing you are complete and you are whole, irregardless of anyone or anything in your life. So really coming into acceptance of this particular situation and beginning a journey for yourself to heal the inner child, to protect the inner child, or to give the inner child something that you have always desired. There's a sense of you setting forth on a path due to this situation that you've had to come into acceptance of. Another one for Scorpio. All right, yeah, focusing on the self, focusing on who you are, what makes you happy, your sense of identity. Really, also here with the rings, this is a sense of commitment and being committed to your transformation, to your inner transformation, to who you are, and really defining who you are regardless of anyone or anything. A part of really exploring and expanding your sense of self means also living in integrity with who you are and what you want for yourself and who you know yourself to be. So right now, the way to move forward is to bring your focus away from an imbalanced relationship or situation that is no longer emotionally fulfilling for you, and refocusing on what brings you joy, what really aligns with your sense of integrity, your sense of truth, and what you really want for yourself. And also with the acceptance, it's saying, you know, if your situation did not feel fulfilling or did not feel like it completed you or gave you what it is that you really deeply want for yourself, then this isn't it. That's not the end all be all. Refocus on yourself, recommit to who you are and your sense of love, your sense of happiness. Let's get one more for Scorpio. Mysticism. Know that the gears are turning behind closed doors in your favor. So I often see with mysticism, this is much like a play. You know, what we see on in our conscious awareness is the stage. But in reality, behind closed doors, whether that is in the spirit realm or just in ways that you can't even comprehend or understand, there are those who are trying to protect you and lead you to what is right for you. So this is the gears, the hand of the divine, and the hands of spirit kind of turning things to be to help you be where you're supposed to be at. So think of these as like the stage hands and lighting people, and just know that if you feel like you're walking in the dark, or if you feel like you're walking in the unknown, just one step at a time, you are being guided to where you're intended to be at. And with as above, so below, do take note that your internal beliefs about yourself, as well as your internal environment, is going to have a big impact on what manifests in your external environment. So do know that your beliefs about yourself, how you perceive yourself, how you feel about yourself, what you believe about the world around you, what you believe is possible, is also going to reflect in your external reality. I'm going to pull one more from this deck, and I feel like that'll be the reading for Scorpio. One more for Scorpio. Ooh, the Emperor. Ooh, this is divine masculine energy, and gender doesn't actually matter, but this is about mastering the self, mastering who you are and mastering your life. This is taking action. This is an energy of structure, of protection, of follow through, and of really healthy masculine energy. And what that means, and I had mentioned this earlier because this seems to be a theme that comes through here in these past few readings and right now, is a healthy masculine energy. Whether you're female or male, it doesn't matter. It is about structure, protection, really providing the perfect foundation for you to feel solid and secure and happy, and to allow yourself to embrace your vulnerability and to feel soft. So if that energy is missing, if you don't feel supported, or if you don't feel secure, if you're dealing with a person or energies that don't really provide a sense of protection, support, a love, nurturing care, and also taking action based in a sense of integrity and truth of who you are. If you are not action-based, and if you are not acting from a protective, nurturing spot, then this is encouraging you to do that for yourself, or to make sure that you invite energy that provides those qualities in to your experience. So really healing the divine masculine archetype, no matter what gender. This is also the father figure. So if that energy had been either lacking in your life or not as strong as you would hope, this is about reinvigorating what this energy means for you, and providing and healing inside of yourself. All right, Scorpio, I hope that that could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead. Do know that these are just general energies. Take what resonates and discard the rest. And if you'd like a personalized tarot reading or astrological chart, go ahead and reach out to me. I will have my email in the description box as well as in the comments below. Sending you so much love. I'm going to hang out in the chat for a moment before moving on to Capricorn or Sagittarius. So Sagittarius will be next after a moment of chatting. Hi Rebecca. I'm trying to write the timestamps. I'm probably going to have to go and do the timestamps afterwards, but if you'd like to mark the timestamps, or if anyone would like to take note of them, it really helps me. It takes a bit of time to go through afterwards and figure out the timestamps. Oh, Simon, as soon as I said Scorpio, I thought of a Simpsons character. Okay, what character did you think of? It may resonate for you in this reading if you have Scorpio placements or if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Oh, the Dying Hope. I'm so glad that you thought it was a helpful analysis. I'm grateful. All right, going to move forward to Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the upcoming week and month ahead for mid-October. Welcome, Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Sagittarius. All right, we have Two of Wands, Seven of Cups, and Six of Pentacles. So the Two of Wands is about planning how you want to move forward. You have a goal or you have a dream that you are wanting to live out, or really moving forward in some aspect of your life, but it is not yet time to take action. Right now is a time of really figuring out what steps to take, getting all of your ducks in order before you really launch off or put yourself out there and move forward. So this is the pause before travel or before realizing a particular dream. You could consider this an incubation phase. So really getting clear on who you are and what it is that you want to put out there. But take a pause, don't act impulsively. Right now is the time of gathering resources and of making decisions. It could also be a moment of crossroads and getting clear of what direction you want to take in order to be successful. With Seven of Cups, there could be a bit of confusion. There's a lot of options and a lot of ways forward, and really you're wanting to find the best way forward for yourself. There could also be a bit of emotional confusion. If this has to do with romance, there could be a lot of different options at hand, but still not sure which one is right for you. So right now is a time of getting really clear on how you want to move forward. With Six of Pentacles, there could be a rebalancing in your situation. Either you are dealing with an imbalanced situation where either one person is giving a lot and another person is not giving enough, or if it has to do with your finances, this is making sure that you're being compensated in a fair manner. So really making sure that in your work environment, for the amount of energy that you're putting out, that you're also receiving an income or compensation that is equal. And if this doesn't have to do with actual finances, then it does have to do with your relationships. So if you're giving a lot of energy and time and effort to someone who is not giving as much back, it is time to make sure that things are fully balanced. Acting though in a generous nature is always in your best interest. For Sagittarius, we have release and vanity and recovery. Wow, so at the bay of some collective energies here with release. Here in the Crown, this is releasing any belief systems about yourself, other people, and the world around you. Also with release here in the Crown, you are opening your mind to a particular situation and releasing a past situation. So really doing some healing, bringing some fullness to your awareness of a past relationship, past career, just a past phase of your life, and finally being able to mourn that and move forward and really recover. Here with the third eye, the purple, releasing any illusions about yourself or other people and the world around you. And really giving time for rest, watching out for burnout. And here with vanity, it's not what you think. Here with the blue, speaking your truth, expressing yourself. Here with vanity, these three are co-workers, and they have been working so hard on a particular goal that they've had for themselves. And they finally reached their goal. And rather than, getting together and celebrating how far they've come, there is a sense of planning on the next mountain to climb, or the next goal to accomplish. And it's saying, pause, be so happy with how far you have come inside of yourself and in your life. Right now is a time of really acknowledging how grateful you are for the growth, rather than figuring out what the next mountain is to climb or the next goal is to accomplish. So really sitting in a place of gratitude is going to invite in more of what you want for yourself. And also 2 more for Sagittarius from this deck. Ooh, we have manifestation. So there's a sense of you really wanting to create what it is that you're wanting for yourself, creating a dream, your vision, whether that's work, a lifestyle change, or your career, even a love relationship. You putting in energy and time into it manifesting and blossoming. So you have a lot of manifestation power right now, but it depends on you getting really clear on how you want to move forward. If you feel confused, or if there are just too many pathways, too many different options, it's important for you to get really clear on what it is that you want and how to move forward. When you pick 1 or 2 paths that are really right for you, there's more of a chance that they are going to grow. If a lot of your energy is just going into many different paths, then it's not really going to grow the way that you anticipate. So this is getting clear, having a really solid, streamlined vision for what it is that you want for yourself. And if you do that, if you get really clear, things are really going to grow for you. Let me pull 1 more from this deck for Sagittarius. Oh, gentleness. Bringing a bit of gentleness to yourself, communicating from a place of gentleness. This is also speaking to yourself in kind ways and inviting a nurturing, gentle energy into who you are. So this is somewhat of a soft and feminine energy. Actual gender doesn't matter, but this is inviting softness, inviting play, inviting gentleness of communication, and also being kind inside of your mind, not giving away to harshness of thoughts, and really speaking to yourself in a gentle and soft way. So healing the inner child also is in connection with that card. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead. Sending you so much love, and just know I do personalized tarot readings as well as astrological chart readings. So if you'd like something a bit more personalized for you, go ahead and reach out to me in my email. It'll be in the description box as well as in the comments below. Hope you have a wonderful week. And I will be hanging out in the chat for just a moment before moving on to Capricorn. Oh, Pakistan, beautiful. Please, Reiki healing with you. I'd love to do a Reiki with you. I mean, you can watch my ASMR videos in order to help have a more generalized healing experience. But if you want a more personalized healing, you can reach out to me in my email as well. I do Zoom healings to where we can chat, or pre-recorded healings if you'd like one specifically for you. So. Oh, hi Jake, welcome. It's been going well, it's very busy. Oh, hi Alice, oh thank you. I'm so glad that you're here, sending you love. All right, going to move on to Capricorn. I need to go ahead and do the timestamp for Capricorn. 33, 23. Okay. Hi, welcome Capricorn to your mid-October tarot reading. This will be for the upcoming week and month ahead. These are just general energies, so take what resonates and discard the rest. For Capricorn, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Capricorn. For Capricorn, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Capricorn. For Capricorn. Actually, you know what, I'm going to pull from the bottom of the deck for these because I think that they really resonate with you. And I'll pull a few more here for Capricorn. Wow, oh my gosh, all major arcana here. We have the Devil reversed, Death card, and High Priestess. The Devil reversed being your sign of Capricorn, also with Workaholic, so a lot of your native energy coming through in the reading. You could be withdrawing your energy from a situation that is not healthy or productive for you and your life. This could be something that brought a lot of fulfillment and joy and connection, but no longer does. So there's a sense of you releasing yourself from the shackles of something that was once very confining or connected with you and you felt a strong attachment to, but right now it's just attachment. There's not a lot of love or fulfillment or connection. So with the Devil in reverse, really releasing yourself from what no longer serves you. The High Priestess, this is about expanding your intuitive knowing, really trusting in yourself and having higher sight. Could even be withdrawing your energy in order to have a higher perspective. And with the major arcana of Death, with Scorpio, there's a sense of deep inner transformation, really evolving the self, expanding the self, here with the Death card. And also, there's a sense of your deepest self being overridden. So doing shadow work, really dealing with the unconscious. If you have kind of tried to repress unconscious feelings or hidden feelings, motives, or beliefs about yourself, right now those things are coming up in order to be processed. I think that you may also be very impacted by Pluto going forward in Capricorn, which happened either yesterday or even today. So we do have Pluto and Capricorn energy coming through. You are intended at this time to really develop your intuitive knowing, radically trusting into yourself, and also tapping into a heightened spiritual energy. Acting from a place of deep sincerity is your best bet. If you're having a struggle knowing on how to move forward or how to expand your life or step into a new direction for yourself, it is by being fully and truly authentic with who you are and what you want. And that is going to get you where you want to be at. So maybe not trying to strategize or control or plan. This is about being vulnerable and about taking action that is in line with your integrity and truth and what is how you truly feel. So if you are trying to grow in work, right, with Workaholic, the blue, expressing yourself, communicating, speaking your truth, knowing your truth. He's an artist, right? And he's working on his art. His sense of self-expression is so important for his career and for his sense of self. So whether this has to do with your career or not, how you communicate should be from a place of deep sincerity and authenticity. And what that means is embodying vulnerability. That is something that Capricorn can sometimes struggle with. You know, they may sometimes want control over the situation, feel very uncomfortable being vulnerable or allowing for emotional vulnerability. In reality, if you don't allow yourself to communicate from a place of emotional vulnerability, then you're not being sincere. You're not being sincere with yourself or the person person that you're communicating with about who you are, how you're really feeling, and what your truth is. So this is encouraging you to really act and connect with others, right? They're holding hands. Really connect with others from a place of deep sincerity, especially in how you communicate here with the blue. Also, big focus on your work, expanding your career, really getting yourself situated in your career. I'm going to pull one more from this deck. Oh, gentleness, more communication. So if there is communication that is happening or needing to happen, then this communication, it's best for it to be vulnerable, emotional, and gentle. Even though emotional vulnerability feels very scary and like you have a lack of control at first, in reality, it's going to really improve your situation and really expand your connections, expand your ability to show up in your work environment, or even to, if you're trying to work on something or to re-heal something, you can do that through gentleness and communication. So really encouraging you to open up and communicate, but gentleness and sincerity and authenticity is needed in order for it to be successful. If you go about it in traditional ways, especially with the devil in reverse, which is about control or strategy or trying to, maintain over control in the situation through lack of openness or vulnerability, that's not going to serve you right now. You need to come out of that energy here with the devil in reverse and embrace sincerity, gentleness, and open communication. All right, Capricorn, I hope that could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead. Do know that I do personalized tarot readings as well as astrological chart readings. So if you'd like one or something a bit more personalized, as well as a personalized Reiki healing, both on Zoom or pre-recorded, go ahead and reach out to me in my email. The email is going to be in the description box below, as well as in the comments. Sending you so much love for the upcoming week ahead. And I'm going to hang out in the chat for a moment before moving on to Aquarius. Yeah, Alice and the Mad Hatter. I love that we have all that energy here in the chat. Dono of the Dead just came back. What is she reading right now? I just got done with Capricorn. I'm about to move on to Aquarius in just a moment. All right, welcome Aquarius to your October mid-month tarot reading. Just remember, these are collective energies. Take what resonates, discard the rest. For Aquarius in the upcoming week and month ahead, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Aquarius. For Aquarius, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Aquarius. For Aquarius, please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Aquarius. In the upcoming week and month ahead for Aquarius. Okay, I'm going to pull two from this deck as well for Aquarius. All right, so we do have Three of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I'm going to pull one more for this Three of Cups in reversed. Ooh, Nine of Swords. So right off the bat, there could be a situation in regards to another person or another individual, a group, that could be causing a bit of anxiety, right? Three of Cups has a few different energies. It could be a lack of expansion between you and another person. Three of Cups also has the energy of maybe too many people involved. So there could be either a souring of a situation, or it could also be, having a lot of people involved, especially if this is a romantic situation. Do take note that there could be other people involved in the situation, or a lack of progress or a lack of growth, maybe something getting in the way of things expanding or being at their fullest potential. Here with Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is a lot of new opportunity, possible energy, but With the Ace of Wands in reverse, it could be a false start or something that has the potential to grow, but there's a decision to either turn away from it or either the flame went out here with the Ace of Wands. So the wand is similar to a match. It's a new potential, new opportunity of fire, of passion, of excitement, but with it in reverse, it's kind of in its more challenging energy. Either it can be either, I don't want to say dangerous energy, but it can be very reckless energy that is not well thought out, not well thought out. Could be high level of passion, but low level of commitment. Also here with the Ace of Pentacles, there is potential for things to grow in the physical realm, but really it is up to you if you want to tend to this fire. The match can easily be blown out. So if you want a new passion or expanding in love with someone, you should make sure that it gets sustained in a better way. It needs more emotions. It needs more dedication and devotion in order for it to be at its fullest capacity. There does seem to be a time of big new beginnings for you, but there could be worry. There could be worry about a potential love option where there may be other people involved, or worry about a new beginning, even worry about a friendship or a friend group kind of not being cooperative or something not really expanding in that way. Either way, there could be a challenge in regards to other people in this particular situation. Make sure that worry doesn't overwhelm you or get in the way. Make sure to not make mountains out of molehills. Also, kind of get out of the mind. Aquarius has a tendency to wanting to be in the head, being in the swords. So right now with the Nine of Swords, this is not a pleasant energy. And with a double crown, so big focus on the crown, really expanding and opening your mind, releasing belief systems about yourself, other people. Here with Destiny, this could be a destined partnership of equals. You know, there is great purpose here, but there could be a sense, especially with the Three of Cups, that other people are getting involved in this situation. So do take note, have a lot of observation on what you are dealing with. Also with instinct, we have the full moon coming out. So this could be connected in with the new moon eclipse in Libra, and we are expanding into the full moon from that new moon eclipse. Libra is about relationships and rebalancing relationships. So there is a big focus on love, relationships, money, your sense of value, and really healing those areas of your life and creating a better system of balance. And also with instinct, you may be feeling like you're walking in the unknown. You could either feel pushed by your instincts. Instincts could be anything. So instincts can tend to be fear. Make sure that you're not being led by fear here with the wolf. But also instinct is about trusting your inner self, trusting your inner knowing. You're not intended to know 10 steps ahead. Why? Because in step 5, everything is going to change. And if it's kind of like jading yourself. If you're planning for a future where you don't even know, everything's going to change by the time that you're going to get where you're trying to go. So if you feel like you're walking in the dark, just one step at a time, one step at a time. It is important right now to search for clarity. If you feel like you have a lack of clarity around a particular partnership, it is saying take a pause, make sure that you're not trying to rush things, and really take one step forward at a time until things really reveal themselves to you. What is needed is full clarity at this time in order to move forward. But really being in the head could be a challenge for you. Let's get one more for Aquarius from this deck. Oh, the sun. So positivity. I did want to pull it in reverse, but honestly, the sun is so powerful that whether it's reversed or not, it still has the general energies of positivity, of connection, of the sun shining on your life. There is goodness, there's emotional fulfillment, but also clarity, right? The sun illuminates and brings a vision. So we do have the sun and moon going back to a sense of partnership, but here with the sun, we want to illuminate the shadows. Any confusion that is coming in here in the instinct, we want to bring some light there. We want to really illuminate what is in the shadows in this particular connection. Let me get 2 from this deck for Aquarius. Ooh, Earth. Oh my gosh, this is so double Ace of Pentacles. This is a big focus on work, stability, and security. Also, new beginnings in the physical realm. So really big focus on your physical realm, your reality, your money, finances, security. If this has to do with a relationship, this could be a possible stable new beginning, but it needs to be tended to. This seed needs to be planted and watered and given air and given sunlight in order for it to prosper and grow. So you're given a new opportunity, but what you do with this opportunity is up to you. It will take effort in order to maintain it and in order for it to grow into its fullness. And Anima, this is the unconscious feminine. So this is your relationship with your mother or a relationship with other women in your life. Actual gender doesn't matter, but this archetype in the unconscious feminine is one that surrenders, is loving, and feels vulnerable. So really reflect on any unconscious patterns that may be developed due to your mother, your relationship with your mother, or even repeating patterns that your mother has that you are kind of unaware of. Remember that the unconscious feminine is very much in the dark. So this could be lodged in the unconscious. Now is a time of reflecting on your particular patterns and also the patterns of the women in your life. Really reflecting on what that looks like and how that is impacting you on a personal level is important right now. All right, Aquarius, I hope that that could be of help for you for the upcoming week and month ahead. Sending you so much love. And if you'd like a personalized tarot reading or astrological chart, go ahead and reach out to me in my email. My email will be in the description box as well as in the comments below. So sending you so much love for the upcoming week. I'm going to hang out in the chat for a moment before moving on to Pisces, the last sign. Oh, thank you, Mississippi Pig. It's one of my favorite sweaters. It's so comfortable. All right, gonna move on to Pisces. Let me go ahead and do a little timestamp. 50:35. Hi, welcome Pisces to your October mid-month tarot reading. Remember, these are just general energies, so take what resonates and discard the rest. For Pisces, please send me give an intuitive and guided message for Pisces. For Pisces in the upcoming week and month ahead. For Pisces. For Pisces. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Pisces. For Pisces. Please let me give an intuitive and guided message for Pisces. Seven of Pentacles in reversed. The Ten of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, Temperance, and more Strength. Awesome. I'm actually going to pull from the bottom of the deck here. We do have Soulmate. And Trickery. Okay. And Dissipating. So Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, and the Strength card. Big focus on your money, your finances, security, feeling solid inside of the self. You could be working on your career, really wanting to expand your finances. With Seven of Pentacles in reverse, though, there may be a feeling of impatience or burnout. You've already been putting in a lot of effort and energy in order to expand your career, expand your finances, or particular goal that you've been working on. Just know that a lot more effort is going to be required. Remember, this is the farmer, and he is midsummer. So he already is beginning to have sprouts growing from the ground. He's already been putting months in of work. And even though he knows that at the end of the summer he's going to have a harvest, this is about being real with yourself. Yes, you're putting in effort for something that eventually will grow a harvest, but you have to find a way of eating right now. So this is about maintaining your passion and your commitment to your goals, even though it's requiring patience and extra effort and time. You are going to reach that 10 of Pentacles, no doubt, but it is not time for harvest just yet. So if you're feeling burnt out or feeling exhausted, go ahead and take a pause, take some time in order to rejuvenate yourself, and then get back to work, get back to tending to the soil and watering your plants and getting ready for the time of harvest. So with strength, this is also about being able to moderate your emotions and really having self-control. There may be parts of yourself that feel like they're trying to overtake your experience. It could be emotions in regard to a soulmate connection, right? Where there's a lot of passion, but you feel like you're having to hold back a lot of your emotions. Here with the root, your sense, the hips to the feet, this is your sense of security and stability. With soulmate, there's been a contract between you and another person to learn a specific lesson. Also with soulmate, there is trickery. So in this soulmate connection, you could have dealt with underhanded behavior or lack of openness or honesty. With trickery, both people, but more so one than another, is kind of using underhanded measures in order to get what they want. So this is a card of selfishness. Also dealing with someone who is acting in selfish ways, or even more like in entitled ways. Be sure that you draw really good boundaries for yourself, and you make sure that any partnership that you're in is balanced and equal. For me though, this is a sense that you are trying to hold back your emotions from a soulmate connection that either now or in the past has done some heart wounding in the situation with you. This person didn't really show up in their best sense of integrity and kind of acted either in immature or selfish ways or in underhanded ways to get what they want. So be very considerate and cautious. We can love people, we can have such a strong soul connection with people, but that doesn't mean that they're going to show up in healthy and loving ways. If this person or in this relationship doesn't really prioritize others or acts selfishly or with great self-interest, it's going to be very hard to develop a healthy relationship with them. So do note, especially with the archetype of Pisces, we can see someone's ultimate potential and who they could grow into and who they're going to become. But in the end, we have to be real with how someone actually acts. And if they're acting in ways that are kind of tricksy or not honest or selfish, then it is time to protect the heart, to set really good boundaries and withdraw your energy. Focus on your work, focus on your stability and your security instead. And with dissipating, the yellow, this is taking action on a dream that you have for yourself. This is saying you have all the elements that you need in order to realize a dream. Don't keep waiting for more resources or a more perfect situation. The time is now for you to live out what it is that you are wanting, what it is that you feel is right for yourself with dissipating. And also taking action from a place of integrity. If you feel a lack of control in the situation, the reality is that the control is inside of you and inside of who you are. So readjusting how you take action and how you approach the situation can invite more power on your behalf. Let me pull one from this deck for Pisces. Intuition. Really expanding and trusting in your intuition. If you feel like you're dealing with a particular situation, especially in regards to someone else, if you have a gut feeling about them or what's happening, I'd really recommend that you trust it and you listen to it. This is saying you can lean into your intuition and your deeper knowing. You know, don't kind of shoo away your intuitive knowing. Sometimes though, we can block our intuitive knowing because we don't want to accept what reality is showing us about the situation. So if you're having confusion or feeling disconnected from your intuition, maybe that is because you're not really happy with what your intuition is showing you. So there does have to be a bit of acceptance on what your intuition is showing you and really implementing that. Sometimes our intuition shows us things that we don't want to accept, and that can be sometimes the challenge of Pisces. It has an incredible psychic ability and psychic knowing, but also a desire to escape some of the harsher realities of life. Our intuition is going to show us everything. So the more that you embrace what your inner knowing is telling you, even if it's uncomfortable or not really what you had wanted, the sooner that you can get back on track and put your energy towards your goals and what it is that you are wanting to grow for yourself. All right, Pisces, I hope that that could be of help for you in the upcoming week and month ahead. Sending you so much love. And do know I do personalized tarot readings as well as astrological charts. So if you'd like a personalized tarot reading or chart reading, as well as a Reiki distance healing, both on Zoom or pre-recorded, go ahead and email me. My email is going to be in the description box, as well as the comments below, or in the description box of all my videos. I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead. And bye. Oh, thank you, Mad Hatter. Yes, like and subscribe. I'm gonna hang out for a minute to chat, but oh, hi, Diane. Oh, I'm so glad that resonates for you with Aquarius. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Sending love to Quebec. Oh, hi, Debyani. Hi, Mara. Dear Maddie, your readings are so inspiring and fitting to your situation. Thank you. I'm so grateful for that. Oh, I'm so glad that it resonates with you, Mara. Hi, Siobhan Meyer. Good day. I hope we're all doing well. We are doing well, or I'm doing well. I hope that everyone else is doing well too. Oh, hey, Jelly Jam. The Queen of Cards is live, wishing you a blessed weekend ahead. Thank you. I hope that everyone enjoyed their readings. And of course, you know, getting personalized readings as well. I hope you enjoyed your personalized reading, Jelly Jam. Sending so much love to everyone in the chat. I'll probably log off soon, but it was great chit-chatting with everyone, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week and month ahead. And stay tuned for the next Tarot Live. I was doing it every week, but I'm thinking about just doing it twice a month, you know, maybe at the beginning of the month and then mid-month. We'll see. You know, I'm trying to get my work life back in balance. So either way, hope everyone has a great week, and sending love to all of those who've been dealing with natural disasters and kind of changes in our world right now. The world really needs a lot of protection, and we're the ones who give it. So nurturing the self, protecting the self, and really creating wonderful support systems inside of ourselves and for the world around us is how we move forward. Oh yeah, you missed the Scorpio reading. You'll be able to go back and rewatch it though, but I need to go through and do all of the timestamps and stuff. Make sure that the timestamps are situated. All right, everyone, sending so much love. Oh, thank you, Bill. Kind of, you know, just threw on some makeup and busted my lip, but, you know, still, I guess that kind of thing doesn't matter. It's the soul that counts. So, all right, you guys, until next time, bye.